Welcome to my channel. Today I have a love story that will take you on a journey of perseverance, hope, and devotion. This story follows the lives of two childhood friends, Jim and Sophia, who grew up in poverty but never let their circumstances define their dreams and aspirations. Their friendship blossomed into love, but their happiness was tested when Sophia's health began to decline. Despite the challenges, their love continued to thrive, and their commitment to each other never wavered. This touching love story reminds us of the beauty and complexity of love and of the transformative power of perseverance and devotion. Join us as we follow Jim and Sophia's journey of love and hope and discover the true meaning of unconditional love. Before we begin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Okay, let's begin. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the hills, lived a boy named Jim and a girl named Sophia. They had been childhood friends, growing up together in a world of poverty and hardship. Despite their struggles, they found solace in each other's company and dreamed of a brighter future. As they grew older, Sophia developed a chronic illness that required expensive treatment. Despite their best efforts, Jim and Sophia's family could not afford the medical bills. Jim was determined to find a way to help Sophia, even if it meant leaving their village and going to the big city to find work. Years went by, and Jim worked tirelessly to make enough money to provide Sophia with the care she needed. Meanwhile, Sophia's condition worsened, but she remained hopeful that Jim would return to save her. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Jim returned to the village, a wealthy and successful man. He had achieved his dreams and was finally able to provide for Sophia's medical needs. Sophia was overjoyed to see Jim again, but her illness had taken a toll on her body. Despite this, Jim never left her side, caring for her day and night. Sophia's love for Jim grew stronger with each passing day, and Jim realized that his love for Sophia had never faded. As Sophia's health continued to deteriorate, Jim knew that time was running out. He spent every moment he could with her, reading to her, playing music for her, and talking to her about their childhood memories. Sophia's love for Jim only grew stronger with each passing day. She knew that she didn't have much time left, but she was content to spend her last days with the boy she had loved since childhood. One evening, as they sat together on the porch watching the sunset, Jim turned to Sophia and took her hand. "Sophia, I know we've been through so much together, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me?" Sophia's eyes filled with tears as she nodded her head. "Yes, Jim, I will marry you." The two were married in a small ceremony, surrounded by their families and friends. It was a bittersweet day, knowing that Sophia's health was declining rapidly, but also knowing that they were finally able to express their love for one another in the most meaningful way possible. Sophia passed away a few months after the wedding, leaving Jim heartbroken. But he knew that he had been blessed to have her in his life for as long as he did. He continued to honor her memory by using his wealth and success to help others in need, just as Sophia had always wanted. As he looked out at the sunset each evening, he imagined Sophia's smiling face beside him, and he knew that she was still with him, in spirit and in memory, forever and always. Years went by, and Jim's success and wealth continued to grow. He used his resources to build hospitals and schools in underprivileged areas, providing access to medical care and education to those who had been denied it before. He poured his heart and soul into his work, knowing that it was the best way to honor Sophia's memory and the lessons she had taught him about compassion and kindness. Despite all of his achievements, Jim could never forget Sophia, the girl who had captured his heart so many years ago. He kept a photo of her on his desk, and he visited her grave every year on their wedding anniversary. One day, while visiting Sophia's grave, Jim met a young woman named Emily. She was placing flowers on her grandfather's grave next to Sophia's. Jim struck up a conversation with her, and they quickly discovered that they shared a passion for helping others. They began to see each other more often, and as they worked together on various projects, they fell in love. Emily was kind and compassionate, and she shared Jim's vision for a better world. As their relationship grew stronger, Jim found himself struggling with conflicting emotions. He loved Emily deeply, but he felt guilty for moving on from Sophia. He confided in Emily about his feelings, and she listened patiently, offering him comfort and understanding. "Jim," Emily said, taking his hand, "I know how much Sophia meant to you, and I would never want to replace her in your heart. But I also know that she would want you to be happy and to find love again. I love you, and I want to be with you, but only if you're ready." Jim looked into Emily's eyes and felt his heart stir. He realized that she was right. Sophia would want him to be happy, and he knew that he had found someone who shared his values and his passion for making the world a better place. With Emily by his side, Jim continued to work tirelessly to help those in need. Together, they built schools, hospitals, and orphanages, providing hope and opportunity to those who had been forgotten by society. Years went by, and Jim and Emily grew old together. They looked back on their lives with pride, knowing that they had made a difference in the world. And though they never forgot the love they had shared with Sophia, they knew that their love for each other had brought them joy and fulfillment that they could never have imagined. As Jim looked out at the sunset each evening, he imagined Sophia's smiling face beside him, but he also felt Emily's warm hand in his, and he knew that he was loved and cherished, both by the past and by the present. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful love story that reminds us of the power of love to endure through even the toughest challenges. Jim and Sophia's love for each other and their shared commitment to making the world a better place is an inspiration to us all. Through their struggles and triumphs, we are reminded of the importance of holding on to what matters most in life and of the beauty of new beginnings. We hope that this story has touched your heart and reminded you of the transformative power of love. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming tales of love, hope, and resilience. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to sharing more stories with you in the future.